Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about some Disney names for boys. I just did the girls version, and now I'm going to do the boys. A lot of the names I actually really love are on this list. Yeah, Disney is so magical, and there are some really good names, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on in. These are 20 to 1, 1 being my favorite, 20 being my least favorite. There's a couple I don't really care for, but I wanted to get 20. And also I just wanted to say I'm keeping these to animated names, or animated films, names from animated films, not like live action or like Pixar movies. So that way I could just narrow it down for myself and make this a little easier. So for number 20 I have Lon. Lon's not a name I particularly love, but I don't really hear it, so I wanted to stick it in there. He was one of the early settlers in the movie Pocahontas. It's a diminutive of the name Alonzo, and it means noble, and it also means ready. For number 19 I have Jasper. For Jasper Batten in 101 Dalmatians, he was one of the henchmen. Jasper is a Persian name meaning bringer of treasure. It is number 264 here in the US right now for popularity, and a lot of people associate this name with the Twilight movie and the character in that. Number 18 is Henry. Henry is for Henry Fenner, from The Princess and the Frog. He is one of the real estate agents. Henry is a German name, and it means estate ruler, so kind of a fitting meaning with the character's name. And Henry is number 43 in the popularity here in the US. It's one of those older fashioned names that's becoming trendy once again. Number 17 is Eric. Eric is for Prince Eric in The Little Mermaid. It's an Old Norse name meaning eternal ruler, and it is number 107 here in the US. I grew up with lots of Erics and lots of spellings of that name, definitely. Number 16 is Thomas, for Thomas O'Malleycat in the Aristocats. It's an Aramaic name, and it means twin, and it's number 63 in popularity. Number 15 is Kasim. Actually, I think it's pronounced Kasim, yeah, because it's an Arabic name, I'm thinking it's Cassim. Kasim is Aladdin's father, actually, in Aladdin. Kasim is an Arabic name, and it means to break or to shatter. Number 14 is Timothy, for Timothy Q. Mouse in Dumbo. He's so cute. It's a Greek name meaning honoring God, and in popularity here, it is number 120. Number 13 is Michael, for Michael Darling in Peter Pan. It's a Hebrew name meaning who is like God. It is number 8. It's always been kind of on the popular side, Michael. It's my brother's middle name, it's my dad's name, so I kind of like it for the family reference. Number 12, excuse me, getting ahead of myself. Alright, number 12 though is Cody, who's a little boy in The Rescuers Down Under. It's English, it means hopeful, it also means pillow, and in popularity Cody is number 188 here. Number 11 is Gideon. Gideon is one of the cats in Pinocchio. It's a name that's growing on me. I wouldn't use it, but I still do kind of like it. It's Hebrew, and it means having a stump for a hand, so not like, it's kind of a bizarre meaning, and it is number 390 in popularity. Number 10 is Flynn. Flynn is for Flynn Rider in Tangled. Flynn is Irish, it means son of a red-haired one, and it is number 692 in popularity. Flynn, the only problem is the only person I've met named Flynn was a girl, and it was her mother's maiden name, so that's why she got it. I know people are loving it for a boy, and I get that. It's just hard for me to... Name associations can be so strong. You know, if you meet someone with a name that you like the name but you don't like the person, it can kind of spoil it for you. That's how I feel about Flynn. I mean, she was a lovely person, but the name has spoiled it as a boy's name for me. So I think I would like it more if I didn't have that association. Okay, moving on. Keep the party going. Number 9 is Peter, for Peter Pan, which I really love. I studied children's literature briefly in college, and Peter Pan is so interesting and juicy when you hear like all the backstory about the author and everything. Peter is a Greek name. It means rock. It is number 205 here in the US. And interestingly enough, in a lot of other English-speaking countries, Peter is so much more popular. It's, I think, kind of underused here. Number 8 is Sebastian, and it's for the little crab in The Little Mermaid. It's a Latin from a Greek name meaning person of the ancient city Sebastia, and it is number 64 in popularity. Number 7 is Milo, for Milo Thatch in Atlantis, the Lost Empire. And it is Latinized from the German name Miles. It is number 330. Milo is one of my guilty pleasure names. It actually reminds me of the movie Milo and Otis with the little cat and the little dog. And I can't get over that. Otherwise, I think I would totally love this name. I do, but I do think of it as a little animal somewhat. But that could be changing, who knows? Number 6 is Eli, for Eli, Big Daddy LaBeouf or LaBouffe, and he is in The Princess and the Frog. It's a Hebrew name meaning ascended and uplifted, and in popularity here in the US it's number 44. I really love Elijah and Elias, and Eli is a nickname for it. Eli just on its own I don't like as much, but I do like it a lot. Number 5 is James. James used to be one of my absolute favorite names. I still do really like it, but maybe more as a nickname. And it's for Captain James Hook in Peter Pan. It's a Hebrew name meaning supplanter, and in popularity it is number 14. Number 4 is Max. I love Max names. And Prince Eric in The Little Mermaid had a sheepdog named Max, who loved to like run out on the beach. It's an English and German diminutive of names Maximilian and Maxwell. Max on its own means greatest, and it is number 105 here in the US. Number 3 is Oliver. Love this name so much. It is the orange tabby cat in Oliver and Company. Oliver is Latin. It means olive tree. It is number 73, and it's kind of one of those names also on the rise. Number 2 is Luke. Luke is one of my all-time favorite boys' names. I've loved it forever. Luke is a muskrat in The Rescuers. It's a Greek name meaning from Louisiana, and it is number 37 in popularity. And then number 1 is Ben. Ben, I love Benjamin and Ben names. Ben is an early settler in the film Pocahontas. It's Hebrew and it means son of, and it is number 745 in popularity. 4 more names you might love as well are Dashiell from The Incredibles. I didn't want to include it because it's not really animated film. Aladdin from Aladdin. I don't know how useful that is. Mowgli from Jungle Book, same story, I don't know how usable it is. And Simba from The Lion King, same thing, I don't know how usable it is. I'd love to hear what your favorite boy names for Disney films are. I will link the girls' names down below for you, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Let me know what your favorites are. Thanks, bye.